is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to our man Dave in Claremont. Hey, Dave, Happy New Year. What's happening, man?
Happy New Year to you, my brother. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, man. How you been?
I am doing well, man. I'm doing well. Can I throw a quote out at you?
Sure.
In the market, somebody knows something. Someone always knows something. That statement was made by a great trader by the name of Tom O'Brien about 6-7 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
And it kind of hit me like a brick. You're right. Somebody always knows something.
Hey, Carlos, what's going on, brother?
I'm calling you back, Tom. This morning I had the pleasure to talk to you and your son, and I don't want to miss the opportunity to talk to you again.
Well, I think you made some money on this bond.
Oh, yes, Tom. Your newsletter helped me.
That's a beautiful thing. We appreciate you growling, prowling with us out here.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. You are responsible for your own happiness. Happiness never comes from outside of you. If you put your happiness in someone else's hands, they can take it away from you. Happiness can only come from inside of you and is a result of your love. Market wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 164. NASDAQ is up 13. S&Ps are up 2. Gold contract flat at $12.81 an ounce. Silver up down 6 cents. Down 5 cents, $17.02 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 56 cents, $52.46 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note down 7 ticks, 124.22. 30-year bond off 23, 151.20. King dollar down 104 ticks, trading at 93.710. The euro is trading at 117 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is at 113.5 to the U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? So if we take a look at the SPY out here, we get an hour into the close. You get a sideways market in the SPY. No real action. If we go into the S&Ps, this is going to get interesting because the S&Ps, someone just sold it down, only 2 points. But bottom line, that's the first sell of the day. What I expect you're actually going to see out here is that you are going to basically, the S&Ps are going to go into the negative. The NASDAQ futures will go into the negative also. That's the way this is looking right now because this is playing out just as we played out on the close of yesterday. So there's large divergence out here. The divergence being that the S&P as well as the NQ futures are weak, and they're weak in a big way. We go over to the NQs and look at the NQs for a second. They're up 1150 right now. They're trading at 6,076. We had a high out here today of 6,089. The sell down was just fast, furious. I expect what you're going to actually see down here is that we're going to go testing this low of the day, which is the 6057. Divergence is out there big time. Amazon, let's go take a look at Amazon. So Amazon does the attack again, folks, okay? Now, Amazon is up 11 bucks. You're trading at 977. Amazon's coming out with their numbers after the close tomorrow, and Amazon also has a high volume low that I expect is going to get tested. The high volume low being 927. That being said, what Amazon has done today is, and they're going to be at the beginning of wrecking a couple more businesses. If we go over to Fastenal, we're going to take a look at Fastenal. It's FAST. This is big industrial construction supplies, folks. Now, Fastenal is only down $1.86. You're trading $46.76. You come off a high. Let's bring this back here. Fastenal had come down hard. Let's see. April it went from 50 to 45. Bottom line out here today, it went up to that level, I suspect it's going to give it up again. Fastenal has a high volume low laying out here at 35. That's Fastenal. Grainger, I think it's DWW. 1 second. Yeah, Grainger. WW Grainger. Okay, so Grainger, folks, down $10, trading $199. Okay, fast, furious on the way down, and this is bottom line after they come out with good numbers, all of the above, and this is what's happening. Okay, this is going to be intense, folks. Amazon just announced today they are doing, so they're going to do a business-to-business Prime. And what will happen on a business-to-business Prime is this, is that it's expensive, and I'm, you know, some of you folks have heard me say that in our building business, you know, we've used just regular Amazon Prime as a retail, getting bathtubs delivered, getting toilets delivered. Best service in the world. It's insane, okay? Bottom line, you do a couple clicks, you're not sending anyone, they're getting delivered, it gets delivered right to the door. Well, what's going on here is this, is that Amazon is starting a Prime membership for business. Now, it gets expensive. It's $400, $500, but guess what you get? Grainger, folks, and Fastenal are two of the largest construction supply houses in the world. Grainger in particular, okay, supplies everything. I mean everything. What this is going to do, this is going to open up the supply line in an incredible way. Because what does happen is that Grainger still puts a couple people in between them and the actual contractors. Guess what? It's going to get blown out. The whole thing is getting blown out. And that is going to be one big deal because just, I know just from HVAC units from Grainger, the amount of money that can be saved business to business, it's huge. It's huge money. And they're getting into, so both of those companies there, that's another, Grainger does 10 billion, Fastenal does 5 billion. So bottom line, I would say that they don't have much time. The reason I know so much about the Grainger deal is that I try to buy as many supplies as we can for what we're doing in bulk. And in the Grainger deal, there was quite a few hoops you got to get through, and you really couldn't get through all of them unless you really were like a distributor. Bottom line, Amazon's cutting it all out. See ya, don't want to be ya. You go from the manufacturer, guess what? Right into the commercial building, right into your house. It's going to be it's going to be a mind blower, and those stocks are going to get basically toasted because of it. Some of the higher volume stocks in this market out here, and we will have a low volume market. You have Bank of America right now is up 53 cents. GM, that's up $1.37. Corning's up $2. Caterpillar, big numbers out here this morning. That's up $6.93. You get Comcast down 16 cents. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We have the Dow Industrials up 168. NASDAQ is up 10. S&Ps are up 2.5. Stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. If you'd like to be the bank and get the type of interest they receive instead of the low interest rates they give to clients, then I have an investment you may want to take a look at. I'm offering 4-year secured first mortgages on buildable city lots in St. Petersburg, Florida. The investment can be anywhere from $30,000 to $75,000 per buildable city lot. The interest paid is 7% per year, paid monthly. Depending on the investment, the income per month per lot ranged from $175 for a $30,000 investment to $437.50 for a $75,000 investment. If you are in the CD market, you want to look at this investment. St. Petersburg is located in Pinellas County, which is the densest county in Florida. If you're looking for an investment with your principal intact that pays a good interest rate, this may be for you. The supply is limited, so act now. For more information on these secured first mortgage opportunities, you can call me at 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Until recently, it was almost impossible for the average investor to hedge against currency risk in Europe or Japan. For a bold trade on Europe or Japan that protects against moves in currency, trade HEGE or HEGJ, 2 times currency hedged leveraged ETFs from Direction Investments. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
173. You get the Nasdaq up 11. S&Ps are up 2.5. Let's go to James in Valrico. Hey, James, what's going on?
How you doing, Tom?
I'm doing
Appreciate
great.
you taking my call.
Thanks for calling, man. Thanks for holding. Appreciate it.
Hey, can you take a look at DBA? Oh, you got it up there. Yeah, the power shares. I'm wondering, I'm long from about 1880 from September 12th. And I guess the first question is, does it look like it's going to get through this? And if not, is it stop right under that low of 1880?
Let's take a look. So the DBA, this is the Power Shares Agricultural Fund. The low for the year is 1833. The high is 21. Okay, well, I like what this looks like, though. Okay, so let's take a look. So you get a consolidation. Oh, I see what you're looking at. Okay, so you had the downdraft on the 10th of August. Yeah, this is looking good, though. Here, let me just see something else. 1 second. I'm curious as to what is the breakdown of this now. Let's see. So, okay, so this where this gets interesting. See, the breakdown, this is pretty amazing, actually. So the breakdown of this, if you want to see something that's pretty wild, folks, so watch this. This is called the Power Shares Agricultural Fund, except that 12, 22, 32, 35, 40%. Okay, so 40% looks to me like they're in bonds. That's a trip.
Yeah, the short term.
Yeah, that's interesting, right? Hold it. I'm trying to pull up the bond. Where is this? This is pulling up somewhere on my... Okay, I can't do this quick enough for you, but I'd love to know. What, do you understand that, though? There's the bonds in here? That's the biggest holdings?
Yeah, it didn't used to be like that. It's jumped. I mean, they've always had, I guess, some cash in the short-term treasuries, but yeah, I mean, seeing 40%.
Okay, I see. Okay, then, okay, hold it. That's all right. I see what's going on. What you said. Thanks, man. Okay, so that's what's happening here. Okay, so check this out. This is what they have. This is pretty cool, actually, then. So these are going to be short term. Yeah, they are. There's 17, 18, and 18. Okay. And 17. Okay, so this is what they have, folks. This is a big difference now. The difference is that these are definitely, that's their cash. So they probably utilize that cash, James, when they want to. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking anyway. So that's not bad. That's not bad. 3.8 million cash. Yeah, it is cash. Okay. So now let's. Oh, there it is. Here, I see it. I got it at the top. Okay, so they're getting 1% on that. That's what they're getting. So they're getting paid 1% there. They're not losing money anyway. Those bonds are paying 1%. That's what's going on right now. Okay, so now let's go back to the DBA. These are Treasury bills. That's what they are. Okay, so that's their cash. That's what they're doing. Okay, so now let's go back to the DBA for a second. So they're 60% invested. I like the setup. You know, I mean, if this thing can get through 1919, you know, with some juice, there's no reason you can't get up into this 2030, which is the high from July 5th. Let me put this on a weekly. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'd stay right there, and you could actually put a stop under. You don't have to bring it all the way back, man. I mean, you can put a stop under 1877, so that you'll still make money if it pulls back. Because this moves really slow. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a very slow mover. So I just put a stop under there, and where I'm going with that was the high volume day of the 6th of October. We did 5.2 million shares, which is a big number in this. You know what I'm saying? So you tuck it right underneath there, and that way you get a winner no matter what happens here.
Awesome. Hey, I appreciate it.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one.
Thanks. You too.
So inside of this, what you had, folks, is that what they had bought is this. They had cattle futures. They had the December cattle futures. That's 8% of it. They had the soybean futures. That's 6%. Corn futures, 6%. The cocoa futures, 4.9%. And then they had more Treasury bills. So bottom line is that for a fund, that's not that bad. They're 50% invested, and it looks like maybe they put the rest of the cash to work when they feel like it's gone to lower prices. After the closeout here today, well, first off, let's go into the companies that came out with big numbers this morning. You had Caterpillar. Caterpillar came out with big numbers. That's up $6.80. You had 3M come out with numbers. That's up $15.52. That was just a rocket ship. No two ways about that. After the closeout here today, you're going to get Marvell's coming out. Marvell's trading at $34.91 right now. That has been that's trading at a yearly low, actually. So we'll see what Marvell's going to do. ESRX, that's going to be a highly volatile stock out here. This is Express Scripts. That's trading $58.81. We'll see where that number comes out. This equity here is down from a price point of 95 in the last couple of years, and right now you're at 58. Akamai, AKAM, that is a highly volatile equity also. That's trading $51.94. That's about $20 off its high. Last time come out with numbers May, June, July, August. Actually, last 2 times. This is pretty intense. This is going to be wild watching this one. So the last 2 times that they come out with numbers, the last 3 times, it's gapped down. You gap down in February of 2017. You went from 71 to 61. Then you gap down in May from 62 to 52. Then we gap down in July from 53 to 45. And now you're just coming up to that gap. Yeah, this thing's in trouble. Oh, this is going to be interesting watching this thing, man. Holy cow. So they are coming out at 401. So 401. Capital One. Capital One's also coming out at 5 minutes past 4. Capital One's trading $89 right now. I believe this one's at highs, though. Yeah, this one's at highs. So $90. $90 is the high going all the way back to 2006, 2015, and 2017. You're right up there. So this one's going to be a cool one to watch. To see, can it just jump that whole high? Goldman Sachs out here today. This looks like it's going to fail on price and volume going into its last high, which was on the 6th of October. That high there was 247. We hit 246.25 today. You've done 1.6 million. That's going into 2.2 million. JP Morgan, I believe that's still at highs. Yeah, JP Morgan's at a new all-time high. That's up $1.42. That's trading at 100.76. Rates out here, what you have with the rates, the 10-year rate now is 2.417. And if we bring this back, I believe what you're going to see, let's see how far we can go. That's the whole year. The high for the year is, going back 12 months, is 2.626. We're getting close to that, though. 2.4 is the 10-year right now. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials up 173. NASDAQ is up 13. S&Ps are up 3.5. Stay right there, folks. Coming right back.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 167. You get the NASDAQ up 10. S&Ps are up 2.5. If we do go over to the NDX, we'll take a look at the strength versus the weakness. Strength out here, Hasbro. Now, Hasbro is a dog. Hasbro got killed yesterday on the way down. It's up 3.5% or $3, trading $92.84. But what you'll see in that aspect is that yesterday we went down from 98. And so you're still at 92. That's the leader inside the NDX 100. Activision is number 2. That's up 2%. That's trading $62.72. That is up $1.32. The laggards inside the NDX 100, you have Pacecar. Pacecar is down 6.6%, off 497. Fastenal, we were talking about Fastenal, and this is not down, it's down 4%, but bottom line is that Amazon, Amazon is they're just taking apart businesses, period. Biogen, down big. That's down 4.5%, down $13.75, and Viacom is down 2.5%, or 67 cents. If we go over to Amazon for a second, it's intriguing here too, folks. Okay, when I look at here, we'll go to Google, Facebook, and Amazon, right? So when I look at Google or Facebook, they're in the advertising business. They are trying like crazy. They come up with a deal this morning that they want to self-regulate. Guess what? It's not going to happen, folks. Bottom line, they're going to get regulated, and they should get regulated. Because guess what? They get more than 54% of all the advertising dollars out there, and you just have to know what's real, what's not real. Because what has happened is that people are in boxes, they're in boxes, they stay in boxes. So I expect what you're going to see is you're going to see Google as well as Facebook get regulated to the aspect, at least for political ads. We'll see what other kind of stuff they start throwing at everything. Yeah, self-regulation, what can go wrong? Now, Amazon's a different ballgame, and this is why. So picture, there's no doubt that Amazon is the most disruptive force inside business that we've seen that in my lifetime I've ever seen, right? The difference is they're really just a delivery mechanism. That's what it is. And it's gonna. I think if you're going after them for, monopolizing anything, it's going to be really tough. The reason being is that they are monopolizing the delivery business. Now, how do you go after someone for monopolizing the delivery business? And of course, if you just talk to the delivery business, well, you get Federal Express, which is a monster, right? FedEx right now, here, so watch this. FedEx is doing, because this is the argument Amazon would make. Okay, FedEx is doing $60 billion a year. UPS is doing $64 billion a year. And, so there's $128 billion, right, in the delivery business. And Amazon is doing $171 billion. If you go after them as to the retail business, meaning, well, the book business is over. They have that lock, stock, and barrel. But if you go over the retail business, you can see the aspect. What retail business? If you go after them for the drug business, which they're just starting, I just picture Amazon is going to be taking market share away, and they're going to be doing it for a long period of time. And it's going to be, O'Reilly Automotive, they're coming out with their numbers tomorrow after the close. The car parts business, guess what? They work on 54% margins. You got O'Reilly Automotive has a high volume low of 173. That's coming at us because because they can. That's the bottom line. I think what you're going to see, the bigger business to business. They started out in retail. So picture something for a second. When I just saw this come across with the Granger deal, it's really amazing because picture this. So retail-wise, all of us use Amazon a lot, right? But business-wise, it's amazing how much stuff you have to buy for business. Okay, you only can buy so much for retail. You only have your garage is only so full. On a business-to-business application, you're talking about hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. And you know what? They're going to get that business very quickly. The reason they're going to get it very quickly in the business-to-business market is that we spend a good amount of time each and every day on an ordering process, on checking on deliveries and all of the above, because what ends up happening is that, you want things timely. The bottom line is if you're going to get shipments in a couple days on a timely basis and you're only paying $499 a year, That is about as good as you get. You spend $499 every couple weeks on trucks picking up stuff, on gas, never mind a yearly membership that you hit a couple buttons and guess what? It's there. And then on top of that, which would be really cool, is the aspect, I would love to be able to be buying air conditioning units, and then all of a sudden a pop-out comes saying, okay, I got a special on this, I got a special on that. Because that doesn't happen in the business, by the way, okay? And that will start happening. And as that starts happening, when you're talking about units that are $3,400, $3,800 a pop, well, guess what? It's a huge difference because all of a sudden, hey, you want to buy this today? We'll sell it for $2,800. I say, good, give me 3 of them, okay? Because the bottom line is that just means they're going to stay in the garage for another month, month and a half, and then they get used. It's a big number. 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at the GDX inside the gold market out here. So the GDX right now hasn't held price yet. We're at 22.95, 93 rather. Your swing point is 22.81, and you've done 18 million shares. Now, same as the bond market, you're down at this October swing low, and it hasn't rejected lower price yet. The volume is anemic, so that you get the volume going at it. But what ends up happening is that what you don't have is that rejection of lower price. Let's go over to the IWM. We take a look at the small caps out here. This is good. Small caps trying to get the higher high today. 14 million shares. That's going into 22. So that is also saying it's having a tough time getting up into the highs, and the lower part of this consolidation is 148, and right now you're at 149.33. You got Robert Half, I think, is coming out after. Yeah, Robert Half. This is a staffing service. This is coming out after the close today too. This is trading at an all-time high, $50.88, and no, it's not. No, it's a yearly high. That's all it is. It's a yearly high. This is not a bad setup, though. This looks like this can also get higher than $51.76. It's going to be tomorrow morning coming out. You got, I think oh no, tomorrow afternoon is a couple of the Las Vegas casinos. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. We have the Dow Industrials right now up 175. NASDAQ is up 13. S&Ps are up 4. We're going to be right back.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen, live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den, absolutely free, for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. If you'd like to be the bank and get the type of interest they receive instead of the low interest rates they give to clients, then I have an investment you may want to take a look at. I'm offering 4-year secured first mortgages on buildable city lots in St. Petersburg, Florida. The investment can be anywhere from $30,000 to $75,000 per buildable city lot. The interest paid is 7% per year, paid monthly. Depending on the investment, the income per month per lot ranged from $175 for a $30,000 investment to $437.50 for a $75,000 investment. If you are in the CD market, you want to look at this investment. St. Petersburg is located in Pinellas County, which is the densest county in Florida. If you're looking for an investment with your principal intact that pays a good interest rate, this may be for you. The supply is limited, so act now. For more information on these secured first mortgage opportunities, you can call me at 877-518-0000. 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN and you'll find the Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
877-927-6648. Let's go over and take a look at the highest volume stocks out here today. Actually, is AMD? Oh, this is going to be cool. 1 second. Let's go take a look at, because I believe AMD, yeah, Advanced Micro. So Advanced Micro is coming out with their numbers after the close today. This is trading $14.26. Take this. Okay, so these chip stocks have been on fire for a long period of time. And, you know, the bottom line is that this has a high volume high at 1555 that does look like it's going to get tested. Yeah, this consolidation's been going on since February of 2017. You had a high volume high March of 2017. Then you came down hard. You came down hard in May, but you didn't break a swing point. So you didn't break the swing point of 942. You got to 985. You go topside again in June, 1467, has volume. You go topside again in July, has volume. This thing looks like it's going to go basically go after a high. That high is 1555. So this is going to be too wild watching how this thing shakes out. NVIDIA still laying at highs also. And this is what brought the NASDAQ up in a huge way. NVIDIA right now is up 187, trading 100, and it's up $1.90 rather, trading at 198. Now NVIDIA doesn't come out with their numbers until November 9th. The SMHs, which is a large part Intel, I believe. This is still, yeah, so Taiwan Semi's 10.5%, Intel's 9.2% of it. Applied Materials is 5%, NVIDIA is 5.4%. What you have here, yeah, the SMHs, they're also at highs. They're just laying at highs. And they actually, I could almost, looks like the SMHs are actually an ABC structure up. You almost got an 8-point ABC structure up with, that'd be a 104 number. You know, because your 8-point on this would be the low of the 25th of September. We'll call it $90. It's 80, just call it $90, 98. Yeah, it's 104. And right now you're at 99.18. So this is not over. Tomorrow morning, before the bell, you got Grubhub. Grubhub, this is the online operative mobile restaurant pickup delivery orders. That's trading $51.85. And last time this came out with numbers, it had big numbers. So we, let's see where we are right now. The whole delivery business is just totally changed, folks. Yeah, this is a big number. This is 47. This one's higher price, too. It's going to be wild watching this. It definitely wants higher price. You know what? So Big Mac, McDonald's. Let's go to McDonald's. McDonald's come out with numbers. Well, let's see if they, I know it was trading up. Let me just look at this for a second. Oh, the 24th. Oh, yeah. So they, yeah. Yeah, they come out this morning. Okay, so McDonald's. Let me see this for a second. Where are you? Okay, so their comp sales are up 4.1%. The estimate was $1.76. They made $1.76. The revenue, $5.75 billion. They did $5.75 billion. So they reported in line. Their margins still running 15 to 16%, which isn't bad. The same store comp sales, though, that plus 4.1% is a good number. They were looking for 3.4%, and they got 4.1. And more than likely, what that has to do with everything has to do with is the aspect of Uber Eats. Uber Eats delivering food. I'm sure that one of the mind blowers, I bet, for the fast food chains, folks, is this. So picture how many ads we've seen, $1 burgers, $2 burgers, all of the above, right? And, you know, of course, you get what you pay for. Bottom line is that when they brought in Uber Eats, they tested it at some restaurants and they put it in 3,000 restaurants. Their sales went through the roof like ASAP. So people will pay for, you know, the $6, the $10 to get delivered, to get on the smartphone and hit it. And that's a big number, because what you do have immediately is that you don't have more cost. You know, there's not more cost involved, but guess what? Now you got a delivery system and people aren't moving. It's a big number. There's no two ways about that. We get over and we take a look at the, let's go take a look at the NDX100 NQZ7, because what you're going to have here, you get 13 minutes coming into the close. You just had the second sell get done, and we'll see. We're up 10 right now. You're going into the first sell, which is right when I got on the air, which brought you down to 6,074. Bottom line, we'll see where they can take it out. They're going to go after this high volume low of 657, which will be, you know, that's 20 points down from where we are. We'll see whether we get that. Their S&Ps, same type of setup. You get 12 minutes coming into the close. And you can see it's the same operator that's in here. This was pretty wild. You had the first sell down, got you to 25.64. Right now you're 25.65. You can see they just brought this down. They had to put some juice behind this to get it from 67 just to 65. And what is laying out there on the S&Ps is the 25.62. And, you know, divergence, yeah, there'd be a little divergence out there. That divergence would be that your Dow Industrials has gone to the moon, and the NASDAQ and the S&Ps just haven't been able to move. Thursday, folks, this coming Thursday, is the monster day inside the NDX 100. That is when you have Google, you have Microsoft, you have Facebook, you have Amazon. No, not Facebook. Facebook is November 2nd. You have Amazon. So Amazon is after the close on Thursday. They'll come out at 1 minute after the close. Google will do the same thing right after the close. And Microsoft, I think, comes out at 5 minutes past. Microsoft comes out at 9 minutes past 4. That's the difference. But in all those cases, of course, what ends up happening is that the future market doesn't close until quarter past. So what you will have is that you'll have the futures moving around. If you trade the Nadex platform, bottom line, you're going to get some action out there, too. And if you haven't test drove that yet, you can come over to our website at TFNN, hit the Nadex banner, bring it up. They'll put $25,000 of paper money into your account, and you can see how these defined option contracts trade. We take a look at the energy market. The energy market out here, the XLE. XLE right now is trading at flat, $67.57. We go to ExxonMobil. That's going to be coming out on the 27th with their numbers at 8 in the morning. Oh, this is pretty cool how this is trading. This is bumping right into where it came down hard in July of 2016. 86 bucks. That's when we went from 93 to 86, and for an oil stock to do that in a week, that's pretty incredible. You stay right there, folks. Come back into the last 10 minutes of trading out here. Dow, all-time highs, up 174. NASDAQ up 8. S&P's up 2.5. We're going to come right back, folks.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. The Dow right now is up 162. You get the NASDAQ up 8. S&Ps are up 2.5. And this is probably just the first of a part of, all these hurricanes that we had, folks. Okay, so you're going to have all these contracts that are out there getting filled, whether it's in Florida, whether it's in Houston or Puerto Rico. This first one in Puerto Rico is a beauty, though. So the House Republicans are saying that they were going to examine how this happened, but they're going to be examining them themselves, I suspect. The reason being is that a 2-year-old Montana company just got the $300 million contract for rebuilding the electric grid in Puerto Rico. It just happens that this Whitefish Energy Holdings happens to be in the same town where the Interior Secretary happens to live. They're going to have to. This is pretty wild. It's pretty wild that you have a grid number one that's down. You think that bottom line you're going to get a big electric company, and you have someone that's been in business 2 years, and it just happens to be. I can't wait. This just came across the tape, so I can't wait to pull up and actually see how many people actually live in this town where Ryan Zinkel, which is the Interior Secretary. Now, they're not saying that he's actually claiming he has nothing to do with it. Guess what, folks? You don't get a $300 million contract and be in business for 2 years, okay? And all of a sudden, you're right from the middle of nowhere. Yeah, Right. Amazing. Markets out here, bottom line, you get higher price right across the board. You get the Dow, we're at 557 million inside the NYSE. That's going to put in about 750. The composite, we're at 1.6. That'll do about 1.8. After the close, we get a lot of numbers coming out. We'll see where that's going to shake, rattle, and roll. Dow Industrials up 162. Nasdaq is up 14. Nasdaq's up 9, rather. S&P's up 250. Coming right back, folks.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to Marty in Worcester. Hey, Marty, what's going on?
Hi, Mr. O'Brien. How are you?
I'm doing great. How you been, man?
Not bad. You know, you guys, over the time and with a few of your courses and seminars, you taught me how to fish.
That's a beautiful thing, brother.
Yeah, it's true. And so what happens is I still listen all the time, and to not only you, but some of the others.
Sure.
To, get an idea where the fish might be biting. As far as your services, they're a bargain. When you compare them to a certain prominent man with real estate courses at $35,000 and no contact with the lecturers afterwards at all, and you think of what you guys do for a few hundred, and you can get access and ask questions forever, it's a great deal.
No, we appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. To master love, you have to practice love. The art of relationship is a whole mastery, and the only way to reach mastery is with practice. To master a relationship is therefore about action. It's not about attaining knowledge. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials finish up 167, Nasdaq up 11, S&P's up 3, gold contract down $2.40, trading at $12.78 an ounce. Silver down 10 cents, $16.97 an ounce. Platinum down $1 at $9.22 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 53 cents, $52.43 a barrel. We're going to have the API numbers out for you at 4:30 today. Notes, 10-year note down 9 ticks, 124.20. 30-year bond off 24 ticks, 151.19. Bottom line, notes, bonds, they have light volume, but they broke, or the note broke the October 6th low. That can go lower. King dollar down 9 ticks, trading 93.805. The euro is at 117 to the U.S. dollar. The yen is at 113.5 to the U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. I want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of Chipotle, let's go take a look at it. Chipotle just come out with numbers. Chipotle closed at $324. That's trading at $310 right now. Getting smoked. It looks like it's going to be an ABC structure on the way down. numbers go like this. They thought comp sales were going to go up 1.2%. They did go up 1%. Earnings per share, oh man, this is pretty intense. Their estimate, they're lucky this thing isn't down $100. Their estimate was $1.63, and they came out with 69 cents. So that is quite a miss. That's it. That's what it is. Bottom line, that's a big number. It closed at let's see it. So we closed at 324. You're at 306 right now. So you're down $20. If you break the 296, you're going to have another ABC structure on the way down. This equity, wow. Okay, so this is already in a much larger ABC down. Let's see what that price projection is. Oh, yeah, I remember this one. Okay, so this is a monster, man. So your A point is 758. Oh, man. Yeah, this is a 400 ABC down. This is going to $85. No, $100. Yeah, this broke. This is crazy. Okay, so check this out. This broke the B point on ABC down July of this year. You get a price projection of $100. It's a 400-point ABC structure on the way down. Well, hey, not the end of the world. It was trading at $100. Let's see. We were trading at $100 April of, March of 2010. And this is barreling into it too, man. Holy cow. The last low out here was 296. And 233 is a high volume low from 2012. This got some big problems. Big problems. ESRX, Express Scripts. Express Scripts closed at $58.85. That's trading flat at 58 to 58. Express Scripts estimate was $1.90. They came in with $1.90. Revenue $25.64 billion. They came in with $24.68 billion. So they're short on the revenue. They made their earnings per share number. Marbell closed at $34.86. Marbell is trading $34.80. Let's see what they have to say. The revenue estimate was $40.08 billion. They came in with 39.7, so they were a little light there. Earnings per share, 74 cents. They did come in with 74 cents. Marbell's still throwing off a 5.6% dividend, so that dividend number is a big number. Gold contract. What do we have out here with the gold contract? GCZ7. Let's go take a look at gold. Gold right now is trading at $1277.90. It would have been nice to see this close above $1279. $1279 is the high of the last low that's out there. Bottom line, to get a sideways move, not the end of the world. Gold looks to me like you still want to go to 1308, as well as the swing high from the 8th, which is 1362. Let's go take a look at the silver market out here. And what we will have is those API numbers are going to be coming out at 4:30. Silver right now traded down 0.6% today. You've done 84,000 contracts. Not bad, not great. Yeah, it's not. Neither going after its highs or lows. Yeah, we had a sideways day. Now, notes, different animal. Here we go. So, the note market closed at 124.19. Anything below 124.22 is saying we can get down to 124.14 now, which was the low of July 6th. That is the 10-year note. If we take a look at the 30-year bond, 30-year bond right now closed down 27 ticks. The low of the bond, well, the October low of the bond is 151.07. We got to 151.16. You've done 221,000 contracts. That's light volume. We've done 357 down there, but same type of setup, meaning that you did not hold price. And if you don't hold price, guess what? You can go lower. That's how that shakes out. We take a look at some of the higher volume equities out here today, and we're going to have a lot more numbers coming out for you. You had GE down an additional 43 cents. GE's on its way to $11. This is like such a dog. It's amazing, actually. It took a year to go from 33 to 22. And we'll see whether it's going to take another year to go from 22 to 11. But what GE has hanging out here in a big way is that it has the high of the low of 2008, of 2009, and it's gunning for it. The first place that it should get some support, we'll see whether it's going to get any, is $19.36. That is from August of 2015. But I wouldn't hold my breath. You know, GE's in big trouble, and it looks to me like you're going to go out and get that test. If you want to see a high volume low get tested, you know, I suspect we're going to see it. We're going to see it pretty soon, too. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back with some more numbers for you. Dow Industrials finished up 167. NASDAQ up 11. S&P's up 3.5. We're going to be right back. Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. If you'd like to be the bank and get the type of interest they receive instead of the low interest rates they give to clients, then I have an investment you may want to take a look at. I'm offering 4-year secured first mortgages on buildable city lots in St. Petersburg, Florida. The investment can be anywhere from $30,000 to $75,000 per buildable city lot. The interest paid is 7% per year, paid monthly. Depending on the investment, the income per month per lot ranged from $175 for a $30,000 investment to $437.50 for a $75,000 investment. If you are in the CD market, you want to look at this investment. St. Petersburg is located in Pinellas County, which is the densest county in Florida. If you're looking for an investment with your principal intact that pays a good interest rate, this may be for you. The supply is limited, so act now. For more information on these secured first mortgage opportunities, you can call me at 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
The NASDAQ up 11, S&P's up 3.5. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Andy Hecht, as we do each and every Tuesday and Thursday. And don't forget, folks, right here at TFNN, Tuesday, Thursday, Andy's got an outstanding show, 5 to 6 Eastern Standard Time. He also has a couple great newsletters. You can come over to our website and test drive those newsletters right here, right now. And if you do that, what you're going to get on top of that is that Andy put together a course, a great course. It's 12 essential lessons for trading commodities each and every month. As you're a subscriber to whether it's his weekly newsletter, which is the Technomental Commodity Report, or the daily newsletter, which is Essential Equities. Bottom line, you will get his course. In September, he was teaching commodity markets and demographics. October, market breakdown, physical versus derivative. And November, it's going to be overview of market structure. December, backwardation and contango. January, term structure. February, processing spreads. Great education over here, folks. Check it out on the front page of TFNN. Andy Heck, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, how are you?
Another day, another Sherwin-Williams green
day,
paint.
Another new high.
Yeah, big time, too.
Sherwin-Williams, big time. Well, hey, I heard you reporting on Chipotle, man. I've been bearish on that stock since for like over a year and a half. That thing looks like it's going to 100 or lower.
Isn't that crazy? I know, man. Oh. It's in trouble, folks. I mean, in a big way. And it totally makes sense. Well, I don't know if it makes sense, but bottom line is that it's a monster ABC down. It broke the B point. It's just
another lesson that reputation is everything.
Oh, especially with food, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, hey, no one wants to get sick, man.
No.
Yeah.
You get sick at a place once, and you don't get back. And if you know someone who gets sick there, you don't go there, and that's the bottom line. I used to love going to Chipotle, and I would, I drive by it all the time now. I just okay.
So
I go home and
you're
make
one
something.
of the people that they don't get. Yeah. No,
right.
I've only been there once, so it's
the
not
food
that
was good. I mean, it was good. It's just the scare. It's not worth it, man.
Right. No.
Just not worth it.
No.
All right. So since we have the oil figures coming out, let's take a quick look at oil.
Okay.
Good close today. Bullish key reversal trading pattern on the daily chart. So if we get some bullish numbers today, this thing could launch. We'll have to see how these numbers, shake out, Tom.
Yeah.
But you got December crack spreads in gasoline, $18. Last year at this time, the high was $13.
Yeah, no, I can see that $53 looks like it wants to get hit. 53.11 from September 28th.
55.24 is my number.
Yeah.
That's the number it's going after.
Yeah.
That's the January highs. That's where I think this thing is headed. But you also have heating oil crack spreads above $24 last year. $16, that's supportive. You have rig counts have been dropping a little bit. You got BNP saying they're not going to finance shale oil production anymore, so that's going to tighten up a bit. You have a 50-cent backwardation in December crude, December 2017, December 2018 crude. That means it's tightening up. But on the same spread in Brent, the backwardation meaning that the deferreds are lower than the nearby contracts, is at $2, and that's tight market. So
yes.
All signals are pointing higher, and Brent is trading at a $5.90 premium to West Texas. So everything is telling us crude oil is going to go higher. It's been a nice, slow, and steady rally since June 21st. Right now, the key reversal here. Let's see what we come out with a decent draw today, and we don't have big builds in the products. We could see $53, $54 tomorrow.
Well, you know what I thought was surprising is that Caterpillar came out today, Andy, and folks said they blew away their numbers.
Oh,
big
they blew
numbers.
it all. That's the reason the Dow's up so much.
Yeah, and inside of their announcement, they were saying that, all their industrial parts are moving, and they're moving big, including the oil and gas business. So
right.
That in itself was like, I said, oh, look at this, man. So that patch is spending money again.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely. Very interesting. I mean, look, the thing with BNP, with their stepping back from financing shale production, it doesn't mean that shale production is going to go down because of that. Other banks will step in.
That's right.
But the financing costs will go up.
Right.
Because when the other banks see that there's less competition, they're going to charge a lot more.
Right.
So production costs going to go up.
Yeah. And there's still plenty of cash everywhere. I mean, the world is awash in cash right now, and trying to find basically something to put it in and get a decent rate of return.
Right. Well, speaking of Caterpillar, you also have the agricultural commodities.
Yes.
which become very important. So today we had soybeans come down a little bit, but we had corn and wheat go higher. And yesterday, both corn and wheat put in bullish key reversals on the daily charts. You can see here that the corn chart made a lower low yesterday, closed above the highs of the previous day's session, and that followed through today. And wheat did the same thing. So, got to feed the world. And even though there's bumper crops, man, these things are close to what the market thinks is production cost here. The other thing that's really going wild here is the lumber market.
Yeah, I saw that this morning.
Yeah, up to 440, 440. Listen, all-time highs in lumber, 493. Companies like Weyerhaeuser, the wood, the cut, ETF products, they're all blowing the roof off. And lumber, man, this thing, this is a perfect bullish storm. You have new home construction is continuing. You had the hurricanes, which increased demand for wood to board up windows. Huge. Now they have to rebuild a lot of these houses.
Oh, they rebuilt all of them. And you're talking about thousands of houses in Houston. You're talking about 3,000 houses in California, and I don't know how many thousands of houses in Puerto Rico. Yeah,
I was just going to add to it. The fires in California were, reduced to ashes.
Right.
That's more demand. So, and add to that the fact that all industrial commodities are doing well. You got copper at $3.20 a pound. You got nickel up, near $12,000 a ton. You have all of these. Even the iron ore turned around today and is up above $62 again, or close to 63. You have the Baltic Dry Index up at the highest level since 2014. Lumber is going with it. The industrial sector's doing well.
Yeah.
Even palladium up $10 on a day where the precious metals are going edging lower. The problem with precious metals, Tom, I think here, fear and uncertainty is taking a back seat to tax reform and an explosive Dow Jones Industrial Average.
Yeah, tax reform. Is that like a joke?
Well, it's what's. By the way, if there's no tax reform, the stock market's not going to continue this.
Yeah.
It's not a joke in terms of the Dow Jones Industrial Average, certainly.
Oh yeah, I don't see. So picture this. I don't see that's why the Dow's up, because those companies are making money hand over fist.
Well, that's part of it, certainly. But the optimism about tax reform is also fueling it.
Stay right there, folks. Andy and I are coming right back. Dow Industrial's up, finished up 167. NASDAQ up 11. S&P's up 3.8. We're going to be right back. Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to the Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Think or Swim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com. Educating investors. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Advanced Micro Devices just come out with numbers that closed at $14.25. It's trading $13 right now. Estimate was 8 cents. They made 10. Revenue 1.5. They made 1.6. What it's actually all about. So they made their numbers, good numbers, but they see fourth quarter revenue down 15%. So that's a big number. It's trading down $1. Now, tomorrow morning, what you want to keep your eye on, I suspect, it's not trading down right now, but this is going to be interesting watching Facebook or Google. The reason being is that, as Andy and I were just talking, Twitter just came across the tape, folks, and Twitter is going to bring greater transparency into its advertising social network. So check this out, because bottom line, I was talking about this last hour, that the advertising aspect of Google and Facebook, I felt, no doubt, on political advertising has to get regulated, just like any station. This is what Twitter's doing. Twitter's creating a new transparency center that's going to dictate a section to political ads that will show how much each campaign is spent on advertising, the identity of the organization funding the campaign, the demographics that the ad is targeting. Political ads are going to be required to identify their campaigns and will be indicated on Twitter with a different look and feel. The company said it will introduce stronger penalties for advertisers who violate those rules. Bottom line, folks, is that what you're going to see out here is that that on social media is going to change, and it's going to change very quickly. And what that is going to do is bring the amount of advertising down on Google and Facebook in about a heartbeat. We're talking with our man, Mr. Andy Hecht. We are talking commodities. We're talking markets. And let me see, oil. Oil right now, let's see if we got these numbers out yet. So we closed at 52.75. Let's see. These APIs are always a little bit late. I don't have it yet, Andy.
I'm sure it'll come across soon.
Yeah.
One thing to keep an eye on, natural gas. Only 3 weeks to go after this week's numbers. We're expecting about 65 to 70 BCF injection. We're not going to reach 4 trillion cubic feet this year. We're sitting in the middle of the range at around $3, $2.99 on the November contract. If oil keeps moving higher, natural gas going to follow eventually.
Yeah, and we just got our first cold front in today. It's 75 today here.
Ooh, put on that jacket.
So let's see what they said. I get the first API number across. Okay. Crude oil stocks plus 519,000 barrels. So that's the first one. Yeah. That's not much at all,
we'll
right?
See what the gasoline and the distillates are. That's where the proof is going to be. That's not a big number. Anything less than a million either way is a real non-event.
Right. Yeah.
Shouldn't affect the trend too much. So we said natural gas, middle of the trend. Other things interesting going on. Meats are strong, Tom. Off-season meats. We have cattle.
Look at that. Cattle's at
up around $1.19 a pound. Really kind of been rocking and rolling here. It's up near resistance, and hogs up at 64 cents.
Look at that. That cattle, man. that cattle can go right back to its highs pretty easy, couldn't
Absolutely.
it? Yeah.
And last year at this time we suffered from some of the lowest prices in years. I think export demand for the meats is very strong. Remember, as President Xi in China builds his middle class,
Yeah.
there's going to be more demand for complex proteins.
Yeah, no, there's no
This
doubt.
is bullish for all the agricultural markets, in my opinion.
Well, you know, it's
Long term.
amazing when you actually look at the aspect of how small we are in the world. What, 320, 340 million people, right?
Yeah.
And how much we can produce, it's pretty wild, man. I mean, we're sitting in a catbird seat,
but
right?
our GDP growth, will get blown away by what China can do in the years to come.
Right. No,
That's just listen. President Xi is a pretty smart guy, and they're slow and steady there. They don't have a quarter to quarter mentality. They have a decade to decade mentality.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about that.
And that aids in growth. It really does. So, have you seen anything on the gasoline or the distillates
Not
yet?
Hasn't come across yet. We're gonna have to write that department and say, get these things out in time.
Get those numbers out. As far as coffee is concerned, trading at the bottom end of the trading range here. That's been weak. Cocoa failed again. Above 2,100, but it's got a hold, I'd say, about 2,000 to still look okay here. Sugar's in a range. Lots of volatility in cotton. And copper, it's a beast, Tom.
Yeah.
Copper is a beast. 320, it's like the Dow. And, copper is... If copper can get up to above 330 a pound, it's going to be. It's telling us a lot about global growth. That it's a lot stronger than we think, and that inflation is a lot higher than the Fed is telling us.
I would absolutely agree. I think I have them all right now. Yeah,
okay, I think they're good numbers because I see gasoline and heating oil moving.
Okay, so we have Cushing. Oh, look at this. So. You had crude inventories rise 519,000. Cushing is in a negative of 55,000 barrels. Gasoline is a negative 5.75 million barrels.
Wow.
Distilled is in a negative 4.95 million barrels. That's gasoline
oil's
draw is the largest.
Much higher, Tom.
Yeah, this is saying gasoline is the largest draw since September when compared with EIA data. So bottom line is that.
Bullish.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, very bullish for the crude oil complex here, no question. That is, like I said, the detail. What I want to get across here is, we do not buy as consumers crude oil.
Right.
We buy gasoline.
Right.
We buy heating oil.
Right.
We fly on planes that use jet. We buy products that come to market from diesel, which is a proxy. Heating oil is a proxy.
Right. There's a
and
drawdowns.
Those are the key. That's showing us big economic activity, and that's very, very, very bullish. The reason I've been bullish on crude has been because of the crack spreads.
Yeah.
And this is going to make the crack spreads move a lot higher.
Right.
So these are very positive numbers for the oil patch. You had a bullish key reversal trading pattern on the daily chart. Let's put it back up on today's trading. And we're going to see follow through. I think 55.24 is going to be challenged. And I think we're going to see a new high for 2017.
Well, when you look at it, one of the Tigers was saying this in the den, that it seems like all asset classes are going higher. And the real question is going to be, are we in raging inflation right now, folks? And we'll find out, and we'll find out.
Well, not all asset classes. I mean, the grains are still on the weaker side. Within commodities, you have oil, very strong. You have equities, very strong. Bonds, no, not so strong. Interest rates are going up here. The dollar, that's questionable to me where the dollar is going to go. I don't have a good feeling for the dollar right now. I think the dollar might go to sleep.
Yeah, well, it's trying to get into the swing point. We'll see whether it can take it out or not. 93.805. It's a beautiful thing. Well, listen, man, thank you so much. We look forward to the show in 25 minutes.
Thank you.
Okay, man. Have a great one.
Okay.
Have a safe one.
Bye-bye.
Stay right there. And Andy's going to be coming back with you, folks. Remember, no matter where you're listening right now, you can go right on your cell phone. You go to TFNN.com. You hit Tiger TV. Coming right back, folks.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go take a look at, first you have Chipotle. Chipotle came out with numbers. This is continuing lower. We closed, Chipotle closed at 324. It's trading 298 right now, and it was a monster miss, by the way, too, folks, okay? You're talking about, I think it was 69 cents to 39. Yeah. No, 163. They were supposed to make $1.63. They made 69 cents. Gross numbers, let's take a look at their gross numbers, because this is a monster ABC structured down to $100. So gross numbers, not that bad, really. Well, we'll find out if they're going to be bad or not. They did $3.9 billion last year. They're claiming they're going to do $4.5 billion this year. SHLD, let's just see if you got... Sears is continuing on its one-way track. I was down almost 10% today, down 57 cents, trading at $5.99. And that little baby, I suspect we're going to see that be in bankruptcy before too long. Because what you do have, if we pull this all the way back, I believe, yeah, you're under every low there is in Sears Holdings. and Sears comes out with their numbers on the 22nd. Ma Bell also come out with numbers here. Well, let's go to Akamai. Akamai Technology, I believe, came out. That closed at $51.91. That's trading at $54.44. They finally did something. Let's see what they have to do. The numbers go like this in Akamai. The estimate was 59 cents. They made 62. Revenue, 610. They made 621. So you're trading up $4, and $4 will get you right where it gapped down in May. So we'll see whether Akamai can stop making it back. Akamai since January of 2017, each time it had come out with numbers, bottom line, it gapped down. First time it gapped down from 71 to 61. Next time it gapped down from 62 to 51. Next time 53 to 45. And right now you are actually up $4, so $3. $54.45. That's where we're trading at. ESRX, Express Scripts, they came out. That's trading basically down 80 cents. It closed at $58.85. You're trading at 58. And numbers on Express Scripts, they made their numbers. The estimate was $1.90. They made $1.90. Revenue estimate was a little light. 25.6 billion was the estimate. They took in 24.7. JNPR, Juniper Networks. Let's see what we got with Juniper Networks. Juniper Networks closed at 26.16. That's trading at 24.50. That has been in a downdraft. This came down hard about 2 weeks ago. It came down from 28 down into the $25 level. Now what you're going to do, we're going to go after that high volume low of 25. More than likely you get a larger ABC structure on the way down. Let's see what they have to say. So their earnings per share, the estimate was 50. Let's see. Just 1 second. Okay, earnings per share, third quarter. Okay, so it was 55 cents. I see what's going on. They're claiming it was the same. They made their numbers, 55 cents, but something's not in there that the market's not digging. I can tell you that, because their revenue is 1.26 billion. I see, here it is. Fourth quarter, they're saying the estimate was 61 cents. They are looking now at 52. So that's Juniper Networks. What is interesting about that, Advanced Micro said the same thing. Advanced Micro came out with good numbers. AMD, that closed at 14.25. It's trading at 13.29. Now, the numbers were good for the third quarter. They were saying, though, in the fourth quarter that they were going to decline by 15. Their revenue was going to decline by 15%. That is a big number in a huge way. Let's go take a look. Let's go see if Capital One came out yet. Capital One closed at $89.52. That is trading at $92, and that's going to be over the highs. Earnings per share, the estimate was $2.15. They came out with $2.42. Revenue estimate $6.81 billion. They came out with $7 billion. Big numbers, man. This is pretty intense. There's a lot of cash out there. It's pushing around and it's pushing highs. What's going to be intriguing, of course, is that when we come up with Google, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, that, and let's see, there's one more coming out Thursday. This coming Thursday. So Google traded up $2 today, $9.70. That's coming out after the close Thursday. Amazon also is coming out after the close Thursday. And the real question is going to be, what is the expectation versus what they do? Amazon was up $9.60 today. They are coming out at 1 minute past 4. Microsoft is coming out at 9 minutes past 4 on Thursday. That closed at $78. believe this is an all-time high also, or right next to it. Yeah, the all-time high was hit yesterday, $79.34. Intel, let's go see when Intel's coming out. Intel's coming out the 26th. That's coming out too. Yeah, so Intel's, so picture this. Thursday afternoon after the close, you have Intel coming out, you have Microsoft coming out, you have Google coming out, you have Amazon coming out. I'm sure there's going to be a slew of others too. That is going to be one monster day for the NDX 100. What we had out here today inside the NASDAQ in general, the IBB was basically, taking some points away from it. Inside that, you had Biogen was a fast mover on the way down. That was down 3.9%. Amazon has basically hit another group of stocks. Fastenal, they're getting in Fastenal's business. That was down $1.76 today. And W.W. Greer, Granger rather. Granger was down big. And what Amazon is doing, folks, is that they're going to have a business-to-business Prime now. Now, it's much more expensive. It's going to be $500 up to $10,900 per year for a business-to-business Prime. This is what the difference is, though, is that when you look at a Granger, when you look at a Fastenal, you are talking about major construction, industrial supplies. They're in the industrial. Granger, they pride themselves on the amount of inventory that they hold. And I believe it's something like, I believe it's in the millions. I'm going to get this for you. That they actually have in the millions of different pieces of inventory. Yeah. Granger was down $11 at $198. We're going to be right back, folks.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today. With over $56 million in cash and over $66 million in working capital, Great Panther Silver is positioned as a company with a solid foundation and poised for growth. While completely unhedged to the price of silver, Great Panther retains 100% ownership in 2 producing mines in Mexico, which is the top silver-producing country in the world, along with future potential production in Peru. Great Panther is highly leveraged to the price of silver, and after a great year of performance in 2000, 2016, Great Panther Silver has a strong outlook for 2017 as well. With good liquidity in trading and strong fundamentals on the balance sheet while remaining completely unhedged to the price of gold and silver, now is a perfect time to take a closer look at this equity. If you'd like to find out more about Great Panther Silver, then go to greatpanther.com or check them out on the NYSE market, symbol GPL, or the TSX, symbol GPR.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow finished up 167, NASDAQ up 11, S&P's up 1.5. And if we do go and take a look at the composite first, what you're going to see inside the composite is that we're at 65.98. Yeah, the high out there was yesterday at 66.41. You had a sideways move volume-wise out here. What we did 1.8 billion. We look at the NDX 100, the 3Qs. 3Qs are trading 147.99. That was a sideways move with light volume. Coming out tomorrow morning, it's actually tomorrow afternoon. You get a few of them. Well, Grubhub tomorrow morning. Grubhub, last time that Grubhub did come out with numbers, this is all about the delivery and the aspect of pickup and delivery. This was a monster last time it came out. It went from a price point of, let's see, $46 up to $57. So we'll see how this shakes out when it comes out tomorrow. Las Vegas Sands LVS is coming out, I believe, after the close tomorrow night. Yeah, they're after the market tomorrow night. That's trading at $63.15. And if we pull this back a bit, that's at highs too. The thing that's going to be intriguing here, folks, is that when you actually see the numbers that these companies are doing, they're big numbers. There's no doubt. The industrials, 3M, Caterpillar out here today, they were big numbers. I believe Boeing. Let me look at Boeing for a second. Boeing's tomorrow morning. Yeah, Boeing's tomorrow morning. So that's going to be a big one for the Dow. So check this out. Today, inside the Dow Industrials, which moved this up so dramatically, is that you had 3M put 90 positive points out of the 167. Caterpillar put 45. Boeing put 25. Boeing's coming out with his numbers tomorrow morning. If Boeing blows it away, or if Boeing, so picture this, if Boeing goes up $9 like 3M did, that's going to put in another additional 100 points in the Dow. Pretty wild. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Thanks for being here, folks. Stay right there. Andy Heck's coming right up. Go get him, folks.
Grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Heck's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.